Good evening, Chandu. I think you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you, Chandu.
So okay, let's do some basic stuff about Cisco Packet Tracer.
Okay.
Okay, let's begin. So I think you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can see you screen.
First, I'm doing about Cisco Packet Tracer, and
Mm.
first we should have a basic idea about what is networking. I think you already have a basic idea about what is networking. So let's refresh our mind. So networking in information and communications technology refers to connecting computers and devices to share resources. Basically, networking means data sharing,
Mm.
right? So
Okay.
you explained me about Wireshark much better. So I will explain about Cisco Packet Tracer. Then you can got some basic idea about that one also. So
Okay.
Cisco Packet Tracer is a simulation tool developed by Cisco Systems for learning and
Mm.
practicing network configurations and troubleshooting. It allows
Okay.
users to create virtual networks, configure devices, and visualize network behavior in a risk-free environment. Widely used for educational purposes, IT helps students and professionals understand networking concepts and prepare for Cisco certification exams.
Yes.
So here, as students, uh, it is hard to find real routers, switches, and all the stuff for doing practicals, right? So that's why we using Cisco Packet Tracer to do some simulations related to networking. So okay, let's do some important practicals with Cisco Packet Tracer. So here, this is how it appears. The Cisco Packet Tracer. I think you can see.
Yes, I can see.
Okay. Thank you. So here, this is the interface of Cisco Packet Tracer, and here, this file means we can open new one, open an existing one, or like that. So here, when we considering about the interface, there are some networking devices here, the types of routers, then switches, like that. Hubs are rarely using in nowadays because of the switches. Switches almost already replaced hubs. So that's why. So here end devices. End devices mean the users interact with these end devices. What are those? PC, personal computers, laptop, servers, like that. Printers, IP phones, VoIP device, phones, TVs, wireless tablets, like that. So first, I'm going to take a router, not a one. I took two routers. So then two switches also. As our end device, I got a PC here and a laptop here. So you can see my screen, and am I audible for you?
Yeah, I can see you in your configuration, Chandu.
Okay. So
So what cables we are using for each devices? Can you explain about that?
yeah,
And
from
what is the
router to
purpose?
yeah. I will explain you. From router to switch, I will use copper straight through cable.
Okay.
Then we can use copper straight through cable to join router to router, but it is a best practice to use copper
Yeah.
crossover cables because router 0 and router 1 are same type devices, right? So
Yeah.
when we connecting same type devices, yeah, it is better to use copper crossover cables, but here I'm using same copper straight through cable because it is easy for me. So okay. all are connected as like this. So imagine this network is 192.168 3.0. Imagine this network is 192.168 1.0. Harindu, can you mute your mic because there's echo? Okay. So here the network is 192, sorry, 192.168 2.0. Okay. Here, first I'm gonna show you how to configure these routers and these PCs with static IPs. So first thing is
can
to
you use the DHCP server, DHCP server as well? So you can
okay,
easily
bro, okay.
assign IP address for your devices, right? End devices.
Yeah, sure.
All right, right.
Here I will use DSCP server.
Okay.
So I will rename it as a DHCP server. So then I also connect this server to router 0.
Okay.
Sorry, here also I used okay. I add the DHCP server to this switch.
Hmm.
So first I will assign a IP address for DHCP server. Karindu, there is a echo in your mic. My voice is repeating. That's right. So here, DHCP server, we should assign a IP address for that. So this is the default gateway. So 192.168.1 dot. I assign
So you can use one, right? So you can use.
no, we can't use one because it is the default gateway of this network.
Oh, yes.
I use 1.2 to assign a DHCP server 192.168.1.2. So the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. I think you have a basic idea about what is subnet mask, right? Subnet mask means 255.255.255 means all bits are switched on. That means these first three setups 8 bits are network bits, and the final 0 you can hear this is 0,
Host
right?
bit. One is host
Yeah,
bit, right?
that is host bit.
Hmm.
So this is a class C IP address. That's why this is 255.255.255.0.
Yes. So as default gateway, you need to use 192.168.1.1, right? So that is the plus IP address. So you can use as the default IP address.
Yeah, for sure. 192.168.1.1. Okay.
Okay. So this is the basic static IP address of the switch DHT server. So you have
Yeah.
to do other configurations from the settings right in server, right? So DHT server. So after that, you
Yeah.
can configure the end devices from your network, right?
Yeah.
So after you assign the IP address for the DHT server, after that you can use for them for assigning auto that they are going
Yeah.
to assigning for your end devices, right? So
Yeah. First I configure the both of routers and then
that should
I
be
will
fine.
configure the DHCP server.
Okay.
So wait a minute. So here for save our time, so I will use the GUI for configure our IPs. So here
But you can also
gigabit.
use CLI command, right? So
Yeah, yeah,
after
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. This
So
the
what
port
is the
is
difference between so what is the using difference between an CLI and configuration modes? So what is the easy method?
so
So with dashboard.
I think GUI method is easy, but
Uh-huh.
for better understanding what happened, you can use CLI.
Yeah.
So
So
in the
as a
real world,
that is
in the
the
real
for the
world,
CLI is better, right? So
yeah,
for
yeah,
that purpose, so understand what's the happening through the system. So you can use the CLI command for that, right?
yeah, yeah. I will use
Oh,
CLI for next router.
okay.
Here 192.168 1.1. So I switch on the port. You can see here the two interfaces are turning green, right? Now you can see two
Yes.
interfaces are turning green. So
Mm.
here as well 001. The IP address is 192.168 3.1. Here this side 3.1. Here this side 3.2. Here as you say, I will use CLI. So first we would execute as enable en, then conf t, then I will look at my interfaces in this router. Do show interface brief. Do show IP interface brief. So here you can see the interfaces here. Gigabit Ethernet 0.0.0.0.0.1.0.0.2. So I will locate for 0.0.1 int 0.0.1. So here we are inside that interface. So then first I will assign IP address, IP add. The IP address is 192.168 3 dot 3.2 and the subnet mask is 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 0. Okay, so still the port is not switched on, so I type no shut. So then you can see the port is switched on and turn it into the green color. So I exit from this interface, and then I'm looking for uh, what gigabit Ethernet 0.0.0 interface int G0.0.0. Okay, now I'm in the interface gigabit Ethernet 0.0.0, and here also I assign IP address for this interface. IP address 192.168.2.1. The subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Okay, right? 192.168.2.1. 255.255.255.0. Okay. This port also no shut. Now you can see that port, that interface also turning into green. That means the interface is switched on. Okay. As you see, the first step is to configure the paths like that default gateways. You see, so the DHCP server IP is 192.168.1.2. So if you want
Now you
to
can see,
assign,
can you, yeah,
yeah,
hello, yeah,
yeah,
okay, Chandu, can you, so we need to check our, so we need to route the connection between two routers, right? So we can communicate from LAN 2 to LAN 1. So
Yeah, yeah,
can
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
show me the how
Wait, wait,
you can
wait.
route that
Yeah.
area?
First, because of the we are going
So
for
before
A to
yeah,
Z,
okay.
we are going
So
to
before you
A
can
to Z, so that
show me this.
so
Uh-huh.
for for that purpose, first time using a static IP address, and then I will show you how to switch on the DHCP service inside the DHCP server, and how to add a routing protocol like static routing protocols. There are static routing protocols or dynamic routing protocols. I think you know that already. So
Mhm.
static routing protocol means it is we need to manually assign the routing protocol, and it is hard to manage if there are any lot of routers, switches, and devices. So imagine there are hundred and thousands of routers. For sure, we could use dynamic routing protocol like OSPF. OSPF mean open shortest path first, like that. So first I
Before that is before that is better to configure the end devices by the DSP server, right? Firstly, so
no, bro.
before this
No,
routing.
bro. First I will show you how to create a small network with assigning static IPs, because we are going to basic to advanced now. So
Yeah,
if I start with DHCP server, it is not
by using
not
your
in a
you
proper manner. Like, so first I will do
right.
static IP assigning a part, and then I will show you how to assign with DHCP server. Right?
Okay, right.
Okay, this here PC0 I assign IP as 192 192.168 dot 10, I think. So default gateway is you can see here 192.168 dot 1 192.168 dot 1. So here now this PC has a IP address. So all the routers are assigned with IP addresses for each connected interfaces. So here in the router 0, wait a minute, you can see for gigabit Ethernet 000, the link is up and the IP address is 192.168.1.1. And for gigabit Ethernet 001, the IP address is 192.168.3.1 and the link is also up. Here at router 1, you can see gigabit Ethernet 000, the IP address is 192.168.2.1, and gigabit Ethernet 001 interface 192.168.3.2, right? Okay, so all the links are up. And if you're wondering about what is this 24 in front of the IP, 24 means CIDR. CIDR value means the switch on, that means the power on network bits, number of network bits. You can see here we assigned 255.255.255.0, right? That means 255.255.255. That means 24 bits, 24 network bits. That's what this network CIDR, CIDR value means. Okay, we assign a IP address for PC0, and here also I assign a static IP 192.168 uh, 2 dot 2.10, and subnet mask is this. Default get is 192.168 uh, 2.1. Okay, so here now we should add a routing protocol. I will first add a static routing protocol. First locate to the command line interface, and then yeah, I exit from this interface, and then I need to type IP route. Uh, these part we also can we already can communicate, right? Because the link is up now. So here we don't know. That means this router 0 don't know what is what are there in this interface. So we need to assign route for this interface. So
So
here
it means you need to educate. So you need so that means you need to educate the LAN 2 for how to route the packets from LAN 1, right? That's the
Yeah.
meaning of
Exactly. So the command is IP route, the IP address, sorry, IP route, the network we are trying to reach, that is 192.168.2.0. That's the network, and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0, and the hop
hop
address.
address is
What is the hop address?
192.168.3.1, right?
192.168.3.1,
3.12,
right?
right?
Right. You got that. This interface is 3.2.
Yeah.
192.168.3.2. Exactly. IP route 192.168.2.0. That's the network, and this is the subnet mask, and this is the next hop address. So here we add the IP route, and then here also.
As you as you, this is configured on not the if command, right? So you need to configure it on if command. So that how you can configure the IP route.
So
So
if means the interface, there are
yeah,
no any interface for the router, so the
yeah,
we configuration it, we configured it on this config mode.
configuration mode, right?
IP route, the network we should reach with this router is this 192.168.1.0.
You know,
So 192.168.1.0. Then the
subnet mask
subnet
and
mask 255.255.255.0. Then next hop address is 192.168.3.1. Right? Am I right? Yeah.
yeah, yeah, right.
So okay. Now now I think this PC and this laptop can communicate. Uh, because laptop also has a IP address assigned to it, like this 192.168.2.1, and here also it has a IP address 192.168
Okay.
1.10, and
So can you
the
ping
default
now?
gateway is
So we can explain that
192.168.1.1.
this route is
Okay,
working
I
fine,
will
right?
ping. Okay, I will ping from PC 0 command prompt. Then first I will show you what's my IP address through IP config. So this is my IP 192.168 1.10, and default gateway is
Yes.
192.168.1.1. So I will ping 192.168. What's the IP? 3.10.
10, right?
So
It's 2.10, right?
there's a error, I think. So
No,
what's that?
as I think the IP address is 2.10, right?
Okay,
2.10.
right.
That's why you got this.
Say 2.1, 2.1 and 2.10. Right. Okay. 2.10.
Hopefully now
Okay.
you can, as I think,
No, I think there's
okay.
a
Now it's working, right?
okay.
Okay. Okay. Can you use the simulation? of-
I thought it was error from somewhat in routing. So however it
So no,
works here.
yeah. Now it's working, right?
Replies
Okay.
came from the
Chandu,
relevant.
can you show me how a packet is going through the network? Can you use the simulation mode and show me that?
Okay. First I will drop a packet here, and then
Right.
destination is laptop 0.
Okay.
Okay. So here. So first wait. First I will delete the ARP table from this, because then only we can see the ARP table. Sorry, ARP packets. So the command is ARP D.
A,
Here
right?
also No, bro. For delete, ARPD.
You are deleting, right? Okay.
So now I use simulation mode. Sorry, simulation mode, and then I drag a packet and I drop a packet here, and the destination is laptop 0. So here, you can see ARP, the message
Yes,
type.
I can.
So the message is going through the switch. Now onwards, it's looking for all the ways it can go. So here it's not. So it's somewhat lengthy process. So I
Can you fast forward? Then you can.
yeah, I speed up the process.
Okay, now it's good, right? Okay,
Yeah,
now it's going back as request to respond.
yeah. So here still in progress. Now it's successful. Okay,
Yes.
okay. So here, here's the packet, ARP packet, and in inbound PDU details, target IP address is 192.168. Sorry, not this one. Outbound PDU details. Outbound means destination IP is 192.168.2.10. Then source IP is 192.168.1.10. Right?
Hmm.
Okay. So here we pass the time limit. I think it's more than 30 minutes now. So
Yes.
I think you have a basic idea about Cisco Packet Tracer. And now
Yes. I got more basic
yeah,
idea of what is happening in the network. So
okay. If
thank
we
you so much
need to
about that. Yeah.
if we need to configure DHCP, first we need to go to DHCP server, and we assign IP address already. So then in here in services, you can see some several services, right? So here we select DHCP, and we can create pools for DHCP. So here there's a default pool. So if we need to add a pool, we can
Okay.
simply name P1, and then default gateway is I will look 192.168.1.0.
1.1.
Yeah, 1.1. 1.1. Then we
Then
haven't any DNS
you can
server.
decide how IP address start from each devices, right? So you
Right.
can put any
Yeah.
number in the final subnet mask. So
Yeah.
host part. So
Yeah.
you can use any number for the beginning for until the 255, right?
Yeah. 192.168 1 dot. Uh,
Yeah. From this area, you can use any number between 255 and 3, right?
yeah. 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 Of course. So here I will add. I will first add, and then I will save it.
Save.
192.168.1.1, 192.168.1.3, and here the subnet mask is this. So
Okay.
the service is on. Remember to switch on the service, and okay, all are configured. So here in PC0 desktop DHCP
Requesting.
request successful, right?
Okay. Now you got the IP address from DHCP
Yeah,
server, right?
yeah,
So
yeah. There's no
can
any
you give
default
me an
gateway, so
so
that's why, because there is a default pool in this DHCP server.
okay.
So
Yeah. Can you now check about the LAN 2 devices so we can decide so we can see the
We can't. No, we can't get LAN to devices in LAN 2, because we need to add routing part for that one. I think there's
yeah.
not much time. If we need to get DHCP through DHCP for LAN 2, we should add IP helper address for these routers, and then we need
Mm,
to create another pool for 192.168.2.0.
mm,
No,
mm,
2.1, as a default gateway is 2.1. So that's why.
Hmm.
So I think there's
Okay. I got
not enough time
deep
for that.
explanation about the network area. Thank you so much, Chandu.
Okay, okay,
Thanks for
okay,
your explanation. I got many areas got covered from this session. So
okay,
I will
okay,
thank you for that. Thank you so much about your explanation.
okay, bro. Let's wind up the session.